Hello there.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Hello there.
General Kenobi!
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
Incoming transponder code received. Classification: fire spray. Designation: Darth Asylum. Captain: unknown. Port: unknown. Weapons profile: unknown. Designation: Darth Asylum. Incoming transponder code received. Classification: fire spray. Designation: Darth Asylum. Captain: unknown. Port: unknown. Weapons profile: unknown. Designation: Darth Asylum.
Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster.
This is the way.
This is the way.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
May the Force be with you.
Here we go. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to you awesomely beautiful people of the galaxy, and welcome again to another episode of the Darth Asylum podcast. Yes, this is episode number 11. Yes, episode 11. I am your host of Darth Asylum, broadcasting live from hyperspace. And yes, it is Wednesday. We are back. So again, I hope you guys are having a great and safe week in your parts of the galaxy. We have made it this far, so we're basically halfway through. So we just have to make it the other half. So this is our break to sit back, relax, enjoy, and have some fun watching, talking, chatting with each other about what we are currently going to have subject matter of on tonight's podcast. And what might that be, you may ask yourself. We'll get to that in just one second. But first, let us recognize the legends that are among us, both on Twitch and YouTube. So first, let us look at YouTube. We have I Don't Know Roblox. Welcome in. Thank you for that sub. I greatly appreciate it. Roblox, thank you for coming back. Appreciate you. Let us see. Tomoko AI, welcome in. KG is with us. I'm Legend Godzilla actor Katsura Mifune from Terror of Mechagodzilla 1975. Well, welcome in. Welcome. Yes, I'm a cosplaying Mandalorian Jedi on Twitch and YouTube representing the Mandoverse. So welcome in. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I dual stream both on Twitch and YouTube, so we get them both in there somehow, some way. But yes, let us look at Twitch now, and we have Katsuhiko Sasaki Goji 73. Welcome in. Thank you for that sub. Greatly appreciated, my dude. Greatly appreciate it. Again, I hope you're having a great and safe week in your part of the galaxy. We have Anakin Skywalker, new Batman. We have Gravewalker 1578, another Brolorian on Twitch, building his armor, building his set so he can show us and help with the way of the Mandoverse and represents cosplaying Mandalorians as well. Let's see. Shadow Lex 13 is with us. Thank you, Shadow. Always for that rave. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. The rave dance. Thank you for the rave. That might be it for the moment, but again, I will go through what we are doing. What is the point of the podcast? Because you know what? I love repeating myself. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way, because I can be sarcastic, but no. I always love to explain exactly what the podcast is about, because it's a little different of a scenario for a podcast, but I won't go too crazy long into everything in general, just because so we can get started, we can watch some Andor and have some fun. But yes, ultimately, my podcast, the Darth Asylum podcast, is a talk and chat interactive podcast, meaning that we are always going to have some kind of subject, some kind of topic to be able to talk about, because we are actually physically watching what the episode is about. So even for tonight, this happens to be episode 11 of the podcast, which means we've done 10 previously, and each episode was about something we actually physically watched, meaning that even though Twitch and YouTube does not allow for us to be able to stream it and like physically show it, that doesn't mean we can't talk about it. That doesn't mean we can't watch it on the side through our own means, through a laptop, tablet, phone, whatever it is. You can do it through Disney Plus or YouTube, like Grave pointed out. Thank you very much, Grave. But yes, ultimately, this is like I guess you can call it like a mystery science theater type of format, where ultimately every podcast is going to have a topic, and that topic is going to be what we are watching. So yes, Discord likes, or a lot of people like to do Discord watch parties, which is perfectly fine, but I like to do my podcasts in a different way, where we always have a critical subject matter of what it is we're watching. So right now, I'm excited to premiere the fact that we are going to watch Andor, both seasons 1 and 2, not all at once, but Andor seasons 1 and 2, and finish it off with Rogue One. That way we knock them all out, because I've seen Rogue One, I have seen Andor season 1, but I have started but have not completed Andor season 2. So what we're going to do, because thanks to Grave and some information look up on the Google, ultimately the way they set up Andor is 3 episode chapters. So there's going to be 4 chapters, 3 episodes each, of season 1 and season 2 leading up to the movie. So essentially what we're going to do is every podcast, we're going to be watching 3 shows essentially, and they're about 40 minutes ish each, for one whole podcast. So basically episode 11, 12, and 13 will be all season 1 to count for 15. Yeah, I think I counted that wrong. Yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, yeah, because that's 4 at 3 each for 12 episodes. So yeah, so up to episode 14 of the podcast, we'll be watching Andor's season 1, because episode 10 of the podcast was actually Solo, a Star Wars story, and the first 9 episodes of the podcast was actually the entirety of the Skywalker saga, meaning episodes 1 through 9, we watched every single one of them and had a lot to say for a lot of it too. Yeah, and I like I said, I started season 2, but just never got a chance to just sit and actually watch it. So now I'm actually using the podcast as a format to be able to physically sit and watch all this stuff. And yes, Maul Shadowlord just came out, and that will be on here. So I'm thinking probably at some point we'll be premiering Maul Shadowlord as well. I mean, I'll probably watch it off to the side anyway, just to like knock it out and get it out of the way, because I hear already rave things about it anyway, and I can't wait. So but yes, like I said, I'm super pumped to be able to. So far, I mean, through 11 podcast episodes, we have been able to watch all 9 episodes of the Skywalker saga. We knocked out Solo, and now it's time to jump into a really great series, which is Andor, and basically watch the entirety of the thing. So yeah, the next 4 episodes, I should say, of the podcast are going to be season 1. Then the next 4 episodes will be season 2, and then we'll be ending, I think, around episode 19 of the podcast watching Rogue One. So we're literally going to get the entire story of Andor all knocked out. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be stoked, and I'm happy, because from what I know of Andor and like just the story so far that I know of, I'm really excited to see how things play out, especially in season 2. And again, it's going to be new for me too. So yes, and one more little bit of housekeeping is, I will point out again, I am doing a giveaway. I do have a Twitch goal, and that is for this year and going forward, I guess. If the Force wills it and allows me to hit that 1,000 Twitch follower mark, which is a huge milestone for my channel, absolutely huge, because every sub, or follow, I should say, not sub, follow. Every follow is absolutely just a blessing. And the Force wills it. I will be giving away 3 games, basically meaning I'm going to pick 3 winners in a giveaway, and each one of those winners is going to be able to pick one game of their choice, doesn't matter what it is, that this channel will absolutely pay for your guys' support and just being the awesome legends that you all are, because it is always my honor and privilege to be able to hang out and know all of you. Please remember that. So, yep. So I always forget to mention that I am doing a giveaway. The closer I can get to 1,000 follows means the closer 3 people are going to getting 3 games, one of each that they will absolutely want. Before, it was kind of locked into like specific games, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, well, not everybody plays the same stuff, and not everybody's probably going to want particularly, not necessarily the games I was giving away, but it'd be more funner to just have you guys pick, if you're the winner, what do you want? It could be a new game, it could be an old game, doesn't matter. PlayStation, Xbox, PC, doesn't matter. We'll figure it out somehow, some way. But yes, so that is that. Side goal of that too is that if I can hit that 1,000 follower mark on Twitch between, say, now and summertime, I'll throw in a 4th game for a 4th winner. So 1 game per person, to potentially 4 people between now and summertime. So we'll see. Like I said, we'll see. And then after that, we will see where we can go with the channel. But for now. And yes, again, stream days are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually attempting to start around that 12 midnight mark. That's Pacific West Coast time. I am in California. Wednesday night is the podcast. Thursday night is my Let's Play. Currently, right now, we're playing some Dark Souls Remastered. Friday and Saturday is kind of the up in the air mix of gameplay. So we'll be mixing and matching a bunch of stuff. I mean, it could be Battlefield 6, it could be Battlefront, it could be an MMO. We don't know. We're kind of mixing it up Fridays and Saturdays now. Sunday night is Dead by Daylight, so we're going to have some fun in the fog for the Blood Moon event. So, yep, I think that was pretty much all of it. Jack is back as well. Andor is just in a league of its own. I agree. I mean, not everybody likes the kind of politicalness and kind of the undergroundness of this show, but I do. I definitely do. I love the different sides of kind of like everything, because I mean, it's a huge galaxy and there's tons of stuff that goes and happens. Jack, welcome in, my dude. Battlefield 6 on Sunday or Saturday. Nice, man. No worries, dude. I mean, no absolute rush, man. If it puts you out, it puts you out. It's not going anywhere. I mean, we're not going anywhere and it's not going anywhere. So absolutely, what you can swing is perfectly fine. Okay. I think that pretty much wraps everything up for the moment. So let's see. But again, yeah, like I said, guys, this is a different format of a stream just because, like, this isn't like an actual gameplay of like me just sitting here playing something while we're all talking and chatting. I want this to be something very interactive for everybody. And even if you can't actually like stream it yourself, talk about it, chat about it. I mean, that's why I put that up there saying, we are watching Andor. What do you love about it? What do you hate about it? Let the floodgates open. Tell me what you think, because that is what this basically talk show podcasting format is that I want to hear what you guys think and not just what I think, because I love everything regardless of its faults. So that's just me trying to be positive in a world of just gray, but even though I'm wearing gray. But yes, we are rocking our Rebellion pin. So yes, and I have other pins too, actually. I got a set. So there's one that has a Mandalorian Mythosar skull. There's one that is the Jedi symbol, which I wore before. There's one that actually is the Rebellion and one that is the Empire. So they will be switching out, actually. So I think these are pretty cool. Rocking the John Wick suit. Yep, rocking the John Wick suit. Yes. We have to stand out. Like I said, every Mandalorian on Twitch is different in their own way. But, however, we do share very much similarities as well. So, no, I'm super pumped and super stoked to be able to not only be able to finally do a podcast, but have another format and another way to be able to just share some fun with everybody. And it's in the middle of the week. So, you know what? We got to have something to push through, at least from the beginning to the middle and then the middle to the end. So, it's getting me through. So, I hope somehow, some way, it's getting you through too. But yes, that's Almighty said something about that too. He said like I'm the Mando John Wick or something like that, you know, because I was rocking the suit, and I was like, I appreciate that actually. I really like John Wick. Keanu's freaking just, I gotta say it. Keanu is the shit. He is just freaking awesome, man. I love that guy. Let us see. Kay says, I love that Andor showed the more grounded reality of the Star Wars universe, but while I can understand the argument about it not being very Star Warsy, to me, it speaks to the very core of Star Wars. That's kind of why, amen to that. Yep, absolutely, man. He's a great human being. He's definitely a man who's gone through some shit. He has been through some shit, and it's like he is definitely somebody I look up to. I absolutely do. And I could say that honestly and truly. Like, he is definitely not just the person, but definitely in my handful of people that I absolutely look up to, because I mean, he is a great example of the epitome of, you know what, the galaxy's going to throw at you everything it wants to, and yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, oh, there's an ad break. So, well, um, yeah, I mean, I can respond to YouTube since you guys don't get Twitch ads, and unfortunately, Twitch has ads right now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, so I mean, and that's why I loved the like the Darth Bane trilogy books, just specifically also because it was rooted in like not only just like combat and action, but it was also like politics and kind of like the stuff you don't normally see because we're all used to like the action and the adventure and stuff like that. But at the same time, it kind of brings in this other atmosphere of what else is going on, and that's what I loved even about that aspect. So when I watched Andor for the first time, season 1 anyway, and we're gonna start that up in a minute here after the ad break ends on Twitch, and then I'll go through the summary for at least Andor, season 1 anyway. Summary meaning just like what the show's about in that sense, not any spoiler alerts for what every episode is, however. But anyway, but no, like what I absolutely loved, and spoiler alert, not necessarily spoiler alert, but just info onto what Andor is like I thought the show was directly based on Andor, like the character Andor, which it is. But there's kind of a paralleling side story with Mon Mothma, and that totally threw me off, like in a good way, meaning like I did not expect that her character would have such a big part of the entirety of the show, and the fact that they included that along with what was going on like made it that much more crazy interesting to me. It really did. I was just like I couldn't wait until I could see, eventually the season 2 and see how that story plays out in the bigger role and grand scheme of things also, just because again, like Kay just said, that's the stuff that still happens because the galaxy is freaking huge. It's a government, it's politics, it's just like we saw in the prequel era, it's chancellors and representatives and things like that too, and there's just stuff happening and not happening, and it's just crazy. So okay, we got about 20 seconds before the yeah. Kay just said it perfectly, actually, is it's a masterpiece and thesis on revolution. Yeah, it is. It's like how to build a rebellion from nothing. It's like what they said in the sequel trilogy. How do you build a rebellion from nothing? You know. And we will wait. Let's see. Okay. Looks like chat is now back. Okay. Twitch chat is back. Welcome back, guys. We were just rambling on about just how awesome it is to see a different perspective when it comes to storyline anyway. So let's see. What does Andor say on Wikipedia? That is the only pedia that I trust from Star Wars fans. Let's see. There we go. Andor season 1 on Wikipedia. That's what we want. So basically, I'm just going to run and read just kind of a brief summary, just the introduction essentially of what this show is, when it premiered, who stars in it, that kind of thing. It's just like the general Wikipedia entry, and then we're going to get started and start watching. So, let us see. Jack, I'm sorry, what did you say? Never heard you say bad words. I rarely don't, but honestly, off stream I do a lot. So, yeah, I let stuff slip here and there, just because.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Roblox, did you actually get Twitch? That is awesome. If that is exactly you again, thank you. And like I said, every Twitch follow does bring us closer to that 1K follower mark, which means potentially 4 people are going to be able to get a brand new game of their choice. But no, thank you for the support. Let's see. Okay, so Andor season 1 before it gets too crazy late and it winds up being morning. Well, it is morning, but you know what I mean. Okay, so ultimately, Andor season 1 is the first season of Star Wars Andor, which comprises of 12 episodes and premiered on September 21st, 2022 on Disney Plus. The season is set in 5 BBY, so 5 years before the Battle of Yavin is the timeline. So, Wow, it just lists the episodes. That's basically the information it has on season 1. Okay. So then I'll just queue up. But thank you for that support, Roblox. I appreciate it, man. Okay. And yes, this timer right here that I have, like over there in the corner, that's the timestamp, the official timestamp of where we are at as far as the shows are concerned. So that's me. Yeah. Reach over and grab. I'm doing my best. Like I said, my theme, my kind of attitude about everything is
Here we go.
It's treated more like kind of a talk show, radio show, even just in my normal streams, just like to keep it a little bit more casual, that kind of thing. But yeah, no, I mean I'm starting to let things slip a little bit just to like be more and more just relaxed and casual about everything anyway. So that's it's totally fine. It's absolutely totally fine. I mean, I don't mind it. Okay, let's get out of here before some ad starts and then just screws up everything. Okay, so I'm going to try if both earbuds actually work in this thing. Okay, let's see. As I drop. All right, so episode 1, Andor season 1, episode 1 is Casa, and it says Cassian Andor's reckless search for answers about his past makes him a wanted man. 42 minutes. So let me just set up. Volume. I'm playing it, but I'm resetting it, so don't worry. Okay. It is all set up. All right. I am absolutely set up. So we are watching, like I said, episode 11 of the Darth Asylum podcast. We are currently going to be watching Andor season 1 episodes 1 through 12. Episode 11 tonight of the podcast is just going to be episodes 1, 2, and 3. And then next week we'll do 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, 12. Move on to season 2, do the same format, and then we'll end with Rogue One. So they kind of are, but they're all chipped off. So they need to be repainted. Oh, you know what? I didn't stream Sunday night because my schedule ran late, but I actually did for Easter. I had Easter green nails actually. So I did actually have painted nails, but I didn't stream Sunday to show them off. But I'll repaint them for hopefully between tonight and tomorrow. I'll repaint them the Easter green so you guys can see what they look like. All right, guys. I think I'm ready. I think I'm absolutely ready. So on the count of, we will do execute order 66, and then here we go, and I will start the timer.
The time has come. Execute order 66.
All right, on the count of here we go. As soon as he goes go, I'm going to smash play on both things and try not to drop all my stuff. So, ready? Set.
And here we go.
All right. We're done. We're going. Officially episode 1, Casa. We did watch Exegol. Go, 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 go. Absolutely. But yes, for those of you that have been waiting for an Andor stream, we're finally here. With a very, very, very basic rebellion symbol, which is awesome. And I don't know, but that walkway that he's walking down right now looks like the same kind of walkway that was in Rebels. But I think they're different planets. I definitely think they're different planets, but I think it looks really the same. Oh, Cassian, what trouble are you getting yourself into? No weapons, no comms, no credits. Mm, 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 mm. I was just about to say that dancing Twilight in the background looks very familiar, like I've seen that on someone's stream before when they're in their ship with everybody around. Oh. Sorry, I had some technical glitches right there.
Kripa kripa no, chuk chuk, we chuk bika, oh, vidale, chuk chuk chuk. Kick it in already. Nice. That's your girlfriend, is it? No.
Just see your timer. Well, Jack, I don't know if you heard me say it before, but you can't, or Twitch and YouTube does not allow for like anyone to be able to live stream like shows or movies just because of copyright issues. So you have to, like, if you want to watch it with us, you have to watch it separately. Basically meaning like on a phone or a PC or tablet or something, or laptop, like separately while we're all watching it together, because it's basically a giant watch party is what it is. The timer's the timestamp of exactly where we're at with what we're watching. So right now we're watching Andor season 1, episode 1. We're about 6 minutes 15 seconds into that.
Hello there.
And Tom is with us.
General Kenobi.
Weapons, no comms, no credits. Oh, unfortunately, Andor is about to make a big mistake. Jack, that's absolutely okay, because if you can't watch it, you can still talk with us about it and tell us what you know about it too. That is perfectly fine. Cat, he definitely created something. I mean, he created the first galactic empire. You did not, Jack, as far as I remember. I don't need any surprises. That's creepy. Not breathing. See, that I was not expecting. Is that Cassian Andor is a scoundrel. Point blank. He killed the one guy and just shot the other guy. Yeah. That is officially 2 down thanks to him. Little droid. Look like defense to me. Yeah. Well, they were after him, so. That's I'm sorry, Jack. I did not pay attention to that. It's always the same weather in hyperspace. But it's usually pretty cold. They're looking. They see something. See something. Not important. Not important. Hold him what? Not now. Yeah, I even really like, honestly, like how they shot this show because it's very dark, very gritty. Like you were saying, Kay. Yeah, like it's like a really good portrayal of just life on a planet in the galaxy of Star Wars. Like, I love that environment of it. I'm fine. Absolutely. He's like got his back from like day one.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep. I accept your apology. I accept your apology. Yeah, like you said, yep. He's a real and best bro. Absolutely. He's good at his job though. I mean, his loyalty is unquestioned. Regrettable misadventure. Sad but inspiring in a mundane sort of way. Cover up. That is somebody who definitely does not want to do more than what is required, but knows what they don't want to hear. Be quick. What happened? I fell. About everyone in the show has their own form of. No, you bring up an absolutely great point, and that's like he is even another story, like a side story that I love too. Yeah, is like his fate that I know of course, all the way up to the end of this season for sure. Yeah, yeah, because the superior literally just told him drop it, and we know he doesn't. The only thing I don't know, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that hasn't watched Andor, that's like watching season one with us right now for the first time, is his significant other. What happens there? Do you know how much that's worth? Robbie, thank you for that lark, man. I greatly appreciate the support, dude. I hope you're having a great and safe week. Yep, we're currently watching some Andor, season one, episode one, Casa. About at this point, halfway through the first episode. Okay, to answer that, I think I watched like the first two episodes of season two because I definitely watched the first one because I know what happens. Like I know what he's doing and what he does and what happens after he does it. But aside from that, like I don't know like going past that. Basically, I think it's like literally the first two episodes. Yeah, even the underworld contacts and how they set this all up. It's like I mean it's really cool. Again, like we were saying, not everybody's going to understand it. Not everybody's going to like Andor and think it's like all this and that. But again, like I like all the shows. I like everything about all the content that they brought out too. But even people saying things like, Andor's kind of slow, and then once it starts revving up, it revs up. But I mean, all this is like precursor to like just leading into like everything too. So yeah. But for a show that came out after a movie that they made with a definitive ending, it's like they did an amazing job. They really did. Like story wise, character wise, just like the fact that they were able to take like a movie and then just do this entire like backstory behind it after the fact, it's like that's pretty incredible. Casa. Well, that makes sense. That's the first episode's name, Casa. But they spell it with a K though, instead of a C. That sounds like it's his nickname. Yeah. Yeah. He was telling them, nope, 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 nope. Can't, shouldn't do it. Shouldn't do it. Oh, someone superior is gonna be pretty upset. Should have left well enough alone. And then drive extra careful, Jack. That is an interesting point. Kay says that every episode title is said at some point during every episode. I'll have to pay attention to that. Yeah. I don't know what's more disturbing. Is our corporate borders unprotected or you're he just doesn't care. No love. No love. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Very nice to see you. Just standing there like, I know they built sets for this, but I'm not sure how much green screen stuff that they did, but either way, I mean, gonk. Yeah, sorry, I might be at least 10 to 15 seconds or maybe even like half a minute behind you guys because my audio keeps cutting out, and when it does, it pauses the movie, so I keep reaching over and hitting play, so but I think we're on the same track though. Which is fine. I mean, we're generally in the same spots. Might have to dig a little. Their own pirate broadcast. That is so cool. Six years ago. Oh, no worries, Dom. We're just watching Andor season 1, episode 1. We're actually almost done with this episode. You did. Congratulations, sir. Let us celebrate.
It's my birthday!
That is awesome, man. Thank you for the support, dude. Greatly, greatly, greatly. Always appreciated, man. Is that the ship log? There are customers. What's the next 120? Well, every stream you watch is like, I think, in a row, right? That's what you're asking? I thought they counted each one unless it's in increments of like, yeah, like 15, 20, 20. I don't know. Cute little puppies. Ooh. Yeah. Dom is on a 15 in a row stream streak. He's streaking. It does feel super, super cool to be able to jump back into Andor and be able to just sit and watch these. Episode 1 done. Episode 1. Credits and all. It actually wasn't too bad. Oh, was that what it is? Everyone is counted, but you can only get points or share your stream every so many. Okay. All right. I won't. Well, should I reset the timer? We'll hit next episode. Next episode. Starting now. Season 2. And we'll skip the mall trailer. Do. No, I just played it. So if it'll recap, just let it play. Yeah. I'm looking for my sister. They harassed. Jack, thank you for hanging, man. I definitely appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the support. We will catch you next time. Stay safe out there. Drive safe for sure, man. Good luck with your racing. Ooh. Lucasfilm Limited, there's the title screen. Yeah, recaps are pretty short, actually, so that's fine. I think the total runtime is probably including with the like trailer recap and including all the end credits. All right, here we go, episode 2. Actually, I'll just bring it up over here. That way, it's the name of the episodes without having to stop and keep resetting it. We're only doing first 3. So we are now watching That Would Be Me. That would be me. You always got to go for adventure. That's one thing I've started to learn. Enjoy the adventure. Take a chance. That's a pretty big valley. Yep, we're in full swing now. Episode 2, Andor Season 1. Did you imagine how loud that would be? Well, actually, it's kind of like ringing the bell in Dark Souls also. Huh? Yeah, that's a good point. I can do this. Put that there. Okay, let's see. And X. That's not right. That's not right. Would be. There we go. Season 1, Episode 2. I don't know, but it flipped on itself. But no, that's a great idea, Dom. Thank you for that.
Creeper, creeper, no. Chuk chuk, we chuk bika. Oh, vidale. Chuk chuk, chuk chuk.
The time grappler. There you are. There you are. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out, Kay. Yeah, absolutely. And Dom, yes. After I do the recaps, I'll make sure to. This is a lot easier than counting my deaths in Dark Souls, so that should be pretty simple. I would think, hopefully, but yeah. But yeah, Case said, fun fact: Rory McCann was originally cast for the Brossel role, but had to drop out because of an injury. But also replace Ray Stevenson, yeah, as Balin in the Ahsoka. Yeah, he's been a really Joplin Sibtane took over the Brasso role and has also been a voice actor in Battlefront 2 and Lego Rise of Skywalker. Wow, that is very cool. That's what I meant. For as tired as this brain is right now, that should be somewhat easier to focus on. He messed up. What did you do? What did you do? Fire's coming. Who may that be? That alien just kind of looked at him like, let's go back to his call. Well, Dom, thank you for hanging out as long as you can. Please enjoy your day, man. We will catch up with you later, sir. Ooh. Showing his face. Showing. Are you all right? I am now. And it just gets stitches. His superiors aren't going to like that. Well, pockets are fermenting. The best way to keep the blade sharp is to use it. They kept telling him to let it go, but he kept pushing it. Very important piece of hardware. Flashback. Flashback. And the plot thickens. What did they find? Crash ship, perhaps? Any survivors? Yes. Good question, actually. How far is one click? So a military click is a colloquial. collo- Colloquial way to express the distance of 1 kilometer or about 0.62 miles. Yeah, I want to see he again, like how it's all intertwined. Like I want to see what happens with him also. Click with a K. Yeah. No. He's definitely a loyal little droid, though. Gotta give him that. Oh, it's like a little bantha doll. Alpha, what's up, man? Well, thank you for popping in. Yes, please, sir, have a great and safe day. Getting ready to be an adult.
Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
That sounds like a fun day. Not gonna lie. I want that Bantha toy. I'd almost be curious to see if somebody created it. Bantha toy and they do have little Bantha plushies though. Like they legit have them. Similar. Really? You play Fortnite? I didn't know that, Alpha. You like watching the bodies explode into little blue blocks. That's another game actually I need to download and like actually play a little bit of at some point. Then you played last Sunday, yeah? Yeah, maybe not this weekend, but somewhere in the future. Yeah, that'll be one of the random randoms. Mining disaster. Plan more carefully. Well, good luck on that, sir. Have a great day, man. Free to make official complaints. Inspiring. Heck, hello there. Where's Obi? Here's Obi-Wan.
Hello there.
Just that's rather not say. If you can't find it here, it's not worth finding.
Ooh. That's episode 2. All right, let me update. Episode 3. Now that Dom has reminded me to keep that going. Reset this. And we're going to hit next episode now. And hopefully not get any ads, which I shouldn't. Previously on Andor. He's not breathing. You killed him. Run, 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 run. Yep, he snitched because he didn't like Andor, did he? Imperial mining disaster. And he did. He absolutely did. All right, here we go. Last episode for episode, well, for episode 11, that is. So, yes, we are officially starting Andor Season 1, Episode 3, which is Reckoning. It's always an Imperial mining disaster. That must be like their go-to for like just bad stuff. Like it's always a mining disaster. It's always this, it's always that. Well, that's how Han and Chewie found each other on Kessel. Wait, was it Kessel? Find him. I know what's that. Yeah. Or was that Mimbin? Okay. Held in a pit. Yeah, Mimbin. Yeah. Good luck on that hack. Yeah. Oh, Gassa. Casa.
What have you gotten yourself into? That is definitely some heavy machinery. I know, sorry. It's also how late in the morning at this point? I did manage to start later, but 3:23 in the AM. But we are almost done. We're almost done. Like it's like Cassian is always up to something. He's always got something in the works. Mind your wallet. It's the Cassian way. Yeah. That makes sense. Always the business. Better be quick about it. Do you trust them, though? Rousing speech, sir. Rousing. $20 top. Oh, Casa. Public frigate approaching. They're like, oh great, now the planetary police are here. Orbiting now. Oh, he's going for a ride. We have a warrant. Oh, no. No.
are you getting this? He made it. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Is it here? I could come back. He's like, nope. I don't remember. They found the rat. Yep. The arrogance is remarkable. He literally just walked in there, pretended to be them, and stole it.
Ooh, he's looking for something more. Alpha might not be there, Grave. He popped in real quick to say he was getting ready to go. Andor's making the deal, but he's talking about his father. But the police are on their way. The corner. Now they're all signaling each other. Bluff and bluster. You want to die being careful? Rule number 1, never carry anything you can't control. Interesting. Reinforcements. The long way around. Rule number 2, build your exit on the way in. Know your way out. Yep. And Andor's gutsy though. He still wanted the prize though.
Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster.
See, that's the other aspect of this show that's awesome too, is that, it's not all force related either. So it's scoundrels, underworld, politics. It's different, like Outlaws. They're in a firefight. Yes. Oh. They're looking to see some action. Hello? That almost sounded like Ewoks. That's what a reckoning sounds like. That's awesome. What happens then? She's just sitting there just waiting. She's just waiting. The silence. I'll kill him. You can't kill a plot character. Either being sneaky sneaky. They're everywhere. They're getting away. They're getting away.
Kenobi. Kenobi!
I've heard some very great things about the premiere of that, actually. I'm pretty sure his superior isn't gonna like what he hears. Jen, thank you for popping in. I greatly appreciate it. Yep. We're wrapping up this last episode for Andor season 1, but thank you for popping in. Greatly appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for saying hi. Hello back. We'll be back later tonight. So enjoy work as best as you can, yes. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks, Jen. They're running. They're running. That is a really cool ship that he has, though. Yeah. Wow. 3 episodes in already. Holy, holy. All right. That's it. Well, one cat's off on a new adventure. Yep. Yep. 3 episodes into Andor season 1. Holy crap. Yes. Afterthoughts before we finish the stream. Wow. Episode 11 done. Done. But yeah, no, it's like I said before, and I'll keep continuing saying it. I love the aspect of my podcast because, like I said, it's a watch party. It is absolutely a watch and talk party, regardless. And there's going to be things that we're going to just start really getting into, and everybody's just into it, and we aren't talking, and that's perfectly, absolutely fine because, you know what, it can be how it is too. But at the same time, no, it's really cool to, like I said, start again from the beginning, even if I've already seen it, and then just go back through, rewatch it to basically catch up, and then ultimately, yeah, like I said, we're gonna watch season 1, season 2, and then finish off with some Rogue One. So I'm already kind of thinking of what's gonna be next after everything, like after the Andor arc essentially. But once we do Rogue One, that'll be the last of the movies until essentially Mandalorian and Grogu come out, and then we watch that one too. So we'll see. We will definitely see. But yeah, no, I mean, again, great storytelling, great adventures. I mean, I forgot, Cassian was like a foundling essentially, and yeah, basically wound up where he was at and grew up to be basically like a scoundrel, essentially. But he's always, like I said, the way they make Cassian out to be, and this is the thing though, is that like I love the fact that they essentially, like, when they created the show, right? Like, because like I barely remember what Rogue One was generally about. I mean, like I know what the point of the story was, but like even characters like Andor, like Cassian Andor was in Rogue One, but it's like, I barely remember him as an actual character, but for them to actually go back and do like an entire 2-season show of him and kind of explain like where he came from and tell a backstory and everything and leading essentially up to that point of the movie, is just freaking awesome, because that's another aspect of Star Wars storytelling that I just absolutely love, is the fact that they really, really, really dig deep and dive into like characters and their backstory and are able to tell just like that much more than what we already know. I mean, Maul is a great example of that storytelling is that, here's a character that basically had a beginning and an end and then came back and back and back and back and back and back and back. And it's like, there's still more story to tell. There absolutely is. So yeah, and that's what I meant by like I really can't wait. Like I love the refresh of watching season 1 again, rather than just jump in and say, okay, we'll watch season 2 because I haven't watched it. No, like we're gonna start from the beginning and go all the way through because it's an adventure, and that's we got to see the story unfold as it already unfolds. And no, I think it's just absolutely great. It is just so freaking awesome to like just rewatch and see it start building up, because now, when we start episode 4, of season 1. It's going to be, even more intense because we know where we left off last time, knowing that, and even like I said, finding out even for me that the way they set up Andor in general was 3 episode arcs. So like each like chapter essentially is like its own little mini movie. That just makes it even better because now we're basically seeing like all these little, we're going to basically watch 8. Yeah, at the same time, we're going to watch 8 mini movies leading up to Rogue One and even have that much more ground to cover and base Rogue One off of. And then, basically that's the finale. So, yeah. And like I said, the backstory between all the other stuff, which is, Mon Mothma and, everybody else that's basically building the rebellion. Like, I really want to see, because I know, like, from what I've seen so far, yeah, like it's all rebellion based, but at the same time, it's like I really, really, really want to see how they push that. And then on a side note, even Maul Shadow Lord, because the rumor mill that I've heard of and heard about was that they were talking about like facts and links to actually Force Unleashed, which means Starkiller, which means Sam Witwer. So that's another interesting, fact that, I don't know if it exists or not because they're releasing them in kind of clumps, I think. So not everything got released at once for Maul anyway, but still, we'll see. More stories to tell, more great adventures to be had. Absolutely. But no, I'm super stoked, super pumped because again, like I was saying before, this right here is episode 11 of the podcast, which means the first 9 episodes completed the Skywalker saga, watching from start to finish each movie. Episode 10 was Solo, a Star Wars story. I do need to go back though and edit that one though, because apparently when I do the podcast, there are going to be flags and blocks when it comes to certain like emotes, I guess, that has like, kind of background music, and Solo got flagged at one particular spot. So I got to go back, edit that one, and then repost it because again, all podcasts not only get saved on YouTube, but they also are on iHeartRadio and Spotify. So yep, excited to sit there and say, 1, I have a podcast, and 2, we can do a watch party together and actually watch all this crazy stuff. And then, and at some point too, like I said, I mean, I'm definitely not stopping the podcast because there is so much other content that is not Star Wars related that I'll absolutely love to be able to see and watch and all that good stuff too. So, Lord of the Rings, I'm looking at you, and all sorts of other craziness that's out there also that is non-Star Wars related. That would be great stuff to just be able to have watch parties for too. So now, either way, it's going to be fun. It's an adventure either way you look at it. So like I said, this is my opportunity and your opportunity to basically let the floodgates out, start talking about what you like, what you don't like, what it is about, because at some point we are going to watch all the series, which includes Acolyte, which includes Obi-Wan, which includes Clone Wars, which is going to be a trek in and of itself. But yeah, we're knocking things out. Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, the movie Mandalorian Grogu, once that comes out, so it's gonna be a definite Star Wars adventure for sure. I mean, Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, Visions. I mean, there's just, again, a lot of content out there right now. So we definitely don't have a lack of. That's a fact for sure. Even Lego Star Wars, those shows. I mean, Rebuild the Galaxy. I mean, those are, that's, I think the first and second season should be an easy 1 or 2 podcasts because those are 20-minute episodes, and I think there was only like 3 episodes each per season. I want to say, I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, either way, yeah. So it's still plenty of fun stuff to be able to check out and have there too. So either way, I think, like I said, it's time because it is crazy late for me to wrap things up and try to get some sleep because I'm going to have an extremely long day tomorrow also, and an early day, and it's been a late day. So, who needs sleep? Who needs sleep when you're having too much fun? Regardless. Okay, so we're going to do this. We are going to do this. And just reset the timer because ultimately now we are going to start. We are going to actually, you know what? I'll fix that now too. Next, when we come back next Wednesday, we are going to be premiering episode 4 Andor season 1, episode 4, 5, and 6. 6. That was it. 6. There we go. But either way. So, like I said, anybody new and returning to the stream again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, you awesomely beautiful people of the galaxy, and welcome again to another episode of the Darth Asylum podcast. Yes, this is episode number 11. Yes, episode 11. I am your host of Darth Asylum, broadcasting live from hyperspace. And yes, we finally started it. I'm super pumped and excited. I hope you guys all are too. But yes, we are officially watching Andor, starting with season 1. We just got done with the first 3 episodes. And honestly, even with, that's not fun, Grave. It's going to be rainy. Oh, you know what? I did not even thank you for reminding me about that. I was not even paying attention to that. Who is on right now? Aussie's on. Yeah, absolutely. We'll rate Aussie. He's going to call us. I love the way Aussie introduces us and says, "You gorgeous motherfuckers." Going to be windy? Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. But yes, we will rate Aussie. Absolutely. Absolutely. Aussie is an awesome creature of the universe, just like all of you and all of us. Absolutely. Just make sure. Oh, perfect. That works. He's definitely Australian. You guys live pretty much close-ish to each other, so I will take your opinion, you know, because you guys are Kiwis and they're Aussies, so you know, like I said, I don't know. But either way, like I said, that is episode 11 wrapping up Andor season 1, episode 1, 2, and 3 knocked down, locked and loaded. We are done with that, so we are coming back next Wednesday with Andor season 1, episodes 4, 5, 6. So that's going to be crazy awesome. Things are really starting to hit the fan for Andor. And yep, again, stream days are Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually attempting to start around 12 midnight. That's Pacific West Coast time. Yes, I am in California. Wednesday night is the podcast night. So yes, currently right now we are premiering and starting our fresh watch party of Andor. So yes, we are going to watch Andor season 1, we're going to watch Andor season 2, and then we're going to finish it all off and top it with some Rogue One for a grand finale of Andor, essentially. Thursday night is the Let's Play night. So currently right now I am doing my first playthrough ever of Dark Souls Remastered, making progress. I did a little bit of research, so yes, I am going to be going back and doing the Dark Root Garden, I think, not the basin, because I need to go to the basin next, but I need to actually do some leveling to kind of bump up my character a little bit. So I think I'm going to go back and do some Dark Root Garden, because I was able to finally kill the metal beast thing that's right there next to the metalsmith. So that is Thursday night. Fridays and Saturdays is starting to kind of become a little mix night of some MMOs and some other games and things like that. So yes, we'll definitely be playing some Battlefront 2, some Battlefield 6, some Star Wars The Old Republic, some World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, possibly some Fallout 76, Helldivers 2. What else? What are my other Apocalypse games? Arc Raiders. Yes, I mean, it's going to be kind of a mix mash of randomness, but that is perfectly fine because I'm absolutely stoked and excited to be able to play all those different games. And even last weekend, though, I mean, we played a little bit of Call of Duty Warzone. We were able to play some Overwatch for the first time ever and, you know, have some good times there too. So yes, that is Fridays and Saturdays. Sunday night, we're going to be coming back to Dead by Daylight, Fun in the Fog. I was not, unfortunately, able to do it this past Sunday nights just because day ran long, Monday ran early, and ultimately schedule did not allow for me to stream that night, which was perfectly fine. It was also Easter, so again, I hope you guys all had a great and safe Easter in your areas of the galaxy and got some good chocolate in and some bunny action and all that good stuff that comes with it. You did get Outlaws for PS5. Dude, you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love Outlaws. It is a great freaking game. If you liked Andor, honestly, if you liked Andor just as a series in general, you're gonna like Outlaws, because literally watching Solo and now getting back into watching Andor, you're gonna pick up on so many vibes that like Outlaws is basically portraying you as an Andor or a Solo. Just that whole atmosphere of everything and the underworld and just being like a scoundrel, smuggler, whatever kind of theme. That's why I knew I was going to like Outlaws regardless, because it's an awesome freaking game. Yep. Do it. Because I know between you and Monster, I mean, Monster 100%ed it, so I know you will too. But yeah, I mean, I personally thought, and I haven't done any of the DLC stuff with it too. So if you're picking up Outlaws, I would definitely grab the DLCs with that too, if you can, obviously. But yeah, no, it's definitely super, super awesome. Samurai Slayer Edition 33. I barely finished season 2. Very cool, man. Yes, I'm absolutely stoked to finally be doing the watch party for Andor. We just finished season 1, episodes 1, 2, and 3. We will finish season 1, so I have not finished or watched season 2. I think season 2 wise, I was telling Kay that I only watched like the first and second episode of season 2, but never finished it. So I am extremely pumped to be able to like jump back in, not only to revisit Andor season 1, but also finally sit down and actually get a chance to watch season 2. So that's going to be awesome. And then, like I said, we're going to top it off with the grand finale finisher of watching Rogue One. So that way, the story of Andor, for now, I say for now because I've heard rumors too of them potentially doing other stuff. Who knows? But yeah, we'll definitely get some fun in there. You got a lot of amazing content for the stream in the next few weeks. Awesome, man. You got Jedi Survivor. You're going to do both Jedi games on stream as well. That is freaking awesome, dude. No, you're building your schedule essentially. That's me. That's literally what I do. Yeah, is just, set up what you want to do. You do you. That's how it works. So no, it's definitely going to be crazy fun. Totally awesome. So yes, please again, guys, stick around. We're going to raid Aussie. Ackley's, he's playing some Star Wars The Old Republic. I will definitely be playing some of that this weekend as well. So again, I hope you guys are having a great and safe week in your parts of the galaxy. This is Wednesday night. We're halfway through, beginning our week and ending our week. So let's finish up and do what we got to do. I'll be back later tonight, Thursday night, for some Dark Souls Remastered. Do a little bit of leveling, a little bit of not grinding, but exploring an area that I pretty much skipped over because I thought I didn't need it. But it's going to be nice to jump back in and just do some kind of some casual leveling in that sense. But again, yeah, totally. I mean, it's gonna be awesome either way you look at it. So again, thank you guys for the awesome support. Thank you guys for being the legends that you all are. Yes, no take backsies, infinity across the board. But yes, thank you guys for being awesome as always. You too. You guys have a great and safe rest of your day. Like I said, please stick around. We are going to raid Aussie and check him out. So if nothing else, throw him a lurk. He is crazy awesome. He's going to be playing some Star Wars The Old Republic. Him and Calm Fury definitely got me back into MMOs along with Shadow and Jen. Those guys are on the Warcraft side. Aussie and Fury were more the Star Wars The Old Republic. But they definitely lit that spark again, saying, you know what? I need to get back into MMOs. I need to start playing this stuff for the stories again, because they are just awesome. And you know what, they're not going to get played unless I make the effort to play them. Please remember that too, because you know what, it's not just about sitting and hanging out and things like that too, but it's also, you know what, finally being able to make the time to like play the stuff we want to play, hang out and chill together, and just have some fun, have some good times. The galaxy needs more heroes than villains. Please remember that. So yep. Beat me to it again. I know, right? So, all right, guys, like I said, please stick around. We're going to raid Aussie and we're going to wrap things up. But I will be back later tonight for some Dark Souls Remastered. I'm probably going to be crazy tired, but you know what? I'm still going to make it. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a late stream anyway, but either way, like I said, gonna keep the schedule, gonna keep things going, so that way you know when to find me, where to find me, and ultimately what I'll be doing generally. So, all right, guys, again, please continue to have a great and safe rest of your week in your parts of the galaxy. Please stick around. We are Rating Aussie, and we will catch you guys next time. So until then, be good, be safe, love you, and talk to you later.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Nah, I'm good. I'll be like, nah.